Hi everyone, this isn't a very usual video and I'm sorry if it's a bit out of the blue, but we have a problem on YouTube. To cut to the chase, over half of my comments are now fake. They are AI bot comments, they are spam, they are some weird stuff going on. It started back in July and it kind of like happened in a wave. Like there was an initial wave of these weird spammy bot comments, which I will show you. And I initially tried to make YouTube aware of it back then. I did like a tweet giving some examples of the comments. And then it kind of reduced in intensity, but now over the last week or so, it's come back in full force. And everyone is feeling it. Like every Blender YouTuber I've spoken to or like seen on Twitter has had some kind of interaction with these comments. I've got messages from other people as well. And I'm going to break this down to you because it's getting really annoying. I usually find it quite fun, you know, trying to engage with the community through the comments. But now when most of your comments are fake, it's really putting a stain on the experience. And I'm kind of worried about it affecting the channel, so let's have a little chat about it. So these fake comments tend to fit into what I think are about like 4 main categories, but there is some overlap, we'll see that. So the first category are the nice tutorial comments. These were the first ones to appear back in July and they are very weird. So basically it's a comment that mostly makes sense, but somewhere inserted randomly in the comment there will be nice tutorial. It might be plural sometimes, like nice tutorials. Sometimes there's no T, but like the random thing about it is sometimes it will appear in the middle of other words. So the placement doesn't really make sense and they're just everywhere. I've managed to filter out a lot of them by adding like nice or nice tutorial to my blocked word list on YouTube, which means I get caught up in the held for review filter. But that's the first type. The second type is similar, but instead of nice tutorial, it's soft. Just the word soft. And it will appear like multiple times in a comment, and again like inside of other words, just like randomly placed. Sometimes these are complete comments, sometimes they cut off randomly at the end so the comment isn't even finished. And again, those ones are appearing a lot more now. The third type of comment is really weird. So they're music comments, like comments which should be for music tutorials like Ableton, FL Studio, etc. So they talk about like drum kits, snares, 808 things, VST effects, digital audio workspaces. Like they're comments which should be placed on like music tutorials, but we're getting them on Blender tutorials. So they make absolutely no sense whatsoever. And then lastly, there are just comments which just don't make sense. So they're not trying to push any kind of weird spammy word like, you know, nice tutorial or soft. They're not about music. They're just out of place. Just like snippets of comments that are just randomly placed. They make, like, if someone came along and read the comments in the video, they might think it makes sense because some of them do actually kind of make sense. But as the creator, we know what the video is about and they just don't make any sense within the context of the video. So I am going to show you my comment feed and we're going to have a look through. Okay, so here we are in my studio, something you wouldn't usually be able to see. At the top here, quite ironically, it says, here's your chance to help make YouTube better for creators. Get started with this quick survey. Yeah, I think I'll have some strong opinions about that after this. So, like I said, the first 2 categories of comments, the nice tutorials and the soft ones, get caught up in my held for review filter because I've added them to the blocked words list. So take a look here, 46 minutes ago. Is there a way to import a you already have into soft? Who just wanted to make soft? Just seeing nice tutorial, so glad I did. I was about to go back to jogging in the creek, but now there is hope and inspiration will definitely. Okay, yeah, that's the perfect word to describe it. I've been sitting on it for years and I'm just so intimidated by it, but nice tutorials video helped more in. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, they mostly kind of make sense, but sometimes they cut off at the end and the words are just like randomly displaced in the middle. Thank you for nice tutorial, it helped a lot. There's like 2 spaces there as well. I'm a beginner, but with the tutorials, bro, like I started years back, my friends must see nice tutorials 2 thumbs up. So like even like misspelled things, which you would usually see on YouTube because, you know, not a lot of people can spell properly. And so these accounts, you think, okay, well, are these just like random bot accounts? Let's take a look at this one randomly, ACV2. 1 subscriber, they've got like a Valorant video here. They seems to be, what is that, Spanish? So a few views. Okay, let's go back here. Let's try a different one. Just an ordinary boy. About me and the channel. Hey guys, it's me, ordinary boy. So like they kind of look like somewhat genuine, you know, channels, but it just keeps going on and on and on. So these are all from like 1 day ago, 2 days, and we're sort of starting to get back to the point where I actually added them to the filter. So it goes on and on and on. This guy ironically called Hacked Boy. And then finally we get to a legitimate comment, someone that just happened to have got caught up in the spam filter here, talking about like the real-time compositor. So when I see this, okay, so they're talking to Bald Polnareff, who's like an actual viewer, I know who they are, talking about armor paint. I know they're legitimate because they have an emoji in the comments, which is something we do on my channel, so let me approve that. That's now on the video, okay. But the rest of these are just complete fake, they're crap. So those are the ones I've managed to catch. but there are a lot which are still getting through. Let's go back to published. So like I said, on my channel, one of the best decisions I've ever done on YouTube is ask people to put an emoji in the comments if they reach the end of the video. So there's different emojis for each of the videos, but it's an immediate indication I know you're real, because otherwise I would have no idea. Well, I will have some idea, but you'll see what I mean. So look here, robot emoji for the AI video. Okay, fine. I know that's legit. Coffee emoji, I know that's legit. Coming down here, weird line thing, and then projects. This is for the 4 advanced shader node tips for Blender. That doesn't make sense. What do you mean, projects? Next one, yo must be nice for the advanced shader node tips. I think that's a fake one as well. Next one, well cut. And then it cuts off. Advanced shader node tips. So far out of these 5, I'd say about 2 of them are real. Then we come down further. Example, drum kit, kick, snare, nice tutorial, hats, etc. All red, app, all purple, keyboards, all yellow, softs, all green. So this has everything. It's got the music, it doesn't make sense. It's got a nice tutorial, it's got softs. That's on the Blender 3.3 new features video. Next one, it's all paid now. Okay, that's about 3 amazing new geometry nodes tools. I don't think the free ones were made paid for that, so that doesn't really make sense. I'm not too sure. Maybe the person didn't understand, so I don't know if that's a real comment or a fake one. Next one, coffee emoji. I know it's real. Next one, in 22. In 22 what? Doesn't make sense. Blender 3.3. So I think that's a fake one. Coffee, real one. Next one, like 2 minutes in and you've solved the issues I was having. I didn't realize that box for showing space, what was going on there, comma, I didn't, cuts off. So that one sort of makes sense. Like, am I solving their problem 2 minutes in that they were having? It's a tutorial after all. Well, not really. It's Blender 3.3 release video. But then it just cuts off. So this is a fake one. Next one, I read, gift of totalitarianism. What are you talking about? Blender 3.3 release video. That's a fake one. Okay, emoji. That's a legit one. Next one, comment for posterity. Is that a real one? Sometimes people just write weird comments anyway. I'm not sure. I love your tutorials. Okay, that's probably a real one because we're a tutorial channel. Next one, dude explained S, nice tutorial. Then it get like randomly splattered in the middle of the comment. Like it was someone or so one who knew every nice tutorial already, but just, so like, do you see what I mean? At the moment, half or like over half of my comments are fake. They are random spam bot comments. And it's annoying because I'm having trouble differentiating real comments from fake ones now. And it should actually be worse because this is a new video, the Blender 3.3 new features one, which means it's going to be like a higher density of comments now, and they're going to like drop off like over coming days, which means that fewer new people will be leaving comments, which means that most or like the vast majority of new comments are going to be fake ones now. So the reason why this is concerning me is because I don't know, or like any of us tutorial creators, we don't know how YouTube works. We don't know how the algorithm works. We don't know how engagement works. And I'm pretty sure that a system like YouTube would have something that negatively impacts channels which are paying for fake engagement, which we're not doing. I would expect YouTube to shadow ban me from the platform if I started paying for fake bot comments, right? So what I'm worried about now is I don't want to be flagged up as a channel that's paying for fake engagement because an AI is now spamming my comments. Do you see what I mean? This is something I'm worried about. This is something that I'm sure other tutorial creators are worried about as well. The other thing I'm worried about is, like, I've been deleting many comments. Like, do we get negatively impacted in the algorithm for like mass deleting comments looking like a, you know, censorship dictator or something? Also mass reporting comments. Can we be negatively affected for mass reporting comments that YouTube may not think are fake? So for example, like, yo must be nice. There's nothing about this that looks on the surface like a fake comment. It looks like a real one, but I think it's fake. Same thing with like this -L projects. It doesn't look like a spam bot AI comment. It might just be someone that's like randomly doing something that makes sense to them. But I know it doesn't make sense for my community. So if I reported that as spam, someone at YouTube might look at it and go, actually, no, that doesn't look like spam. And then it might flag up as weird if I'm like reporting hundreds of these probably not spam comments. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what to do. I'm just trying to catch as many as I can in this held for review, right? But these are the obvious ones, the T-nice and soft ones. What I want is I want YouTube to just put out like a little statement acknowledging that they're aware of these comments. Maybe they have somewhere, I don't know about it, they never responded to my tweet about it. And also I want reassurance that this isn't going to affect our channels because we are victims of this. We're not trying to establish like this kind of fake engagement thing. I don't know what this is. If it's an AI, it's a really, really freaking bad one because these comments don't make any sense whatsoever. So that's what I want. I want YouTube to acknowledge that there's a problem going on, and I want them to tell us that we're not going to be negatively affected by it and like the algorithm or anything like that, and that if we're deleting or mass reporting these comments, it's not going to flag up as weird on our behalf. Because it's really putting me off like wanting to engage with the comments now when most of them are fake. Also, some of them are like unintentionally like accusatory. There was one that was like, I don't know why you're focusing so hard on him saying no homo, something, something, soft something. And that's like, I didn't say that in the video, obviously, but if someone comes along to the video and then reads the comments, they'll think that there's like some controversy, like people are somehow focusing on me saying something I didn't say. And it's just annoying because it just feels like we're fighting against some invisible AI spam bot thing that's invading our comments. So YouTube, if anyone from YouTube is watching, fix it and make sure we're not affected by it. Like, try and catch whatever's going on, because everyone I'm speaking to is being affected by it. Like, these soft and nice tutorial ones should be really easy to catch. Like, I'm catching them just using these limited tools mostly, but it's these ones, like the weird nonsensical ones that aren't easy to identify. I think they're going to be a problem. Anyway, so that's the video. I'm not going to try and plug anything in this one, so please try and get someone from YouTube to see this. I'm sure some of the other Blender creators will probably share it as well. That's it. Just feeling a bit annoyed by it at the moment. Goodbye.